बात है, सिंपल बात है। एक बात कहते हैं कि प्रधानमंत्री जो हैं जुमले के लिए बहुत पॉपुलर हैं। कई सारे वो ख्वाब दिखाते रहते हैं लोगों को। बताया था उन्होंने कि 2022 तक हर किसी को घर मिलेगा, 2022 तक हर एक घर में वो जल दे देंगे, पीने की पानी देंगे। 2022 तक उन्होंने ये भी कहा था कि 5 ट्रिलियन इकोनॉमी हो जाएगी। 2022 तक उन्होंने ये वादा भी किया था कि किसानों की आमदनी डबल हो जाएगी, फार्मर इनकम विल बी डबल्ड। 2022 तक उन्होंने ये भी कहा था कि 5 ट्रिलियन इकोनॉमी बनेगी। मैं हमारे देशवासियों से, हमारे भाइयों से, बहनों से पूछना चाहता हूं, क्या इन 5 चीजों में जो प्रधानमंत्री ने आपसे वादा किया था, कोई एक भी आज तक सच निकला? तो ये प्रधानमंत्री जो है सबसे बड़े एक झूठ के कैंपेनर है, जुमले के कैंपेनर है। आज जो कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे, उसको भी हम वैसे ही देखेंगे।
Sir, not meeting Prime Minister, not following the protocol is one big issue that he has said.
What is the big issue? If the Prime Minister can stoop so low that he can himself campaign white lies, why should we even meet this man? He is actually lowered the stature of that position. Unfortunately, a person in his position, come on, he is 70 plus. You would expect a certain dignity and decorum. Unfortunately, he has none of that. So why should we even bother to treat this man any differently? ఆయన అడగాలి, మీరు నేనేం చెప్పాలి? ప్రధానమంత్రిని అడగాలి। దురదృష్టం ఏంటంటే ఆయన ప్రెస్ ముందుకు రాడు। उनमें हिम्मत नहीं है कि प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करे, तो हम क्या करें भाई?
Sir, one question. 5th December was when GHMC elections happened. 12th December, BJP has put this. KCR sir went and met Modi ji. They are saying you extended extra courteous welcome to him because you wanted to join the NDA. Can you throw some light on what happened in that meeting?
No, that's what I'm saying. A meeting happened between 2 gentlemen, a chief minister and a prime minister, 2 people who are holding highest constitutional positions in the country. Now this man, the prime minister, comes out and actually gives out his version, or at least his fabricated version. Now the other man who can respond to that is our honorable chief minister, but unfortunately he's indisposed, he's sick. So on his behalf, from my party, all I'm saying is, this man is known for his white lies, the prime minister. This man is known for his fabricated, ideas. In fact, his education qualifications are dubious. Now what do I say? What more do I say about this man? MA in entire political science is what he specialized in. So how much credit do you want to give to this gentleman? As far as I am concerned, हमें कोई पागल कुत्ता ने नहीं काटा है कि हम एनडीए ज्वाइन होना चाहते हैं, क्योंकि वो डूबती नावा है। उसमें लोग आज भाग के उससे छुटकारा पाके बाहर जाके आज आराम से अपना काम कर रहे हैं। जेडीयू देखिए, आप शिरोमणि देखिए, टीडीपी देखिए, शिवसेना देखिए, खुश हैं आज। तो हमें कोई पागल कुत्ता ने नहीं काटा है कि हम जाके एनडीए में शामिल होना चाहें।
Sir, he made a personal remark saying being extra courteous is not the character of PCI.
Well, unfortunately, the Prime Minister doesn't understand courtesy, and if he doesn't understand it, it's his problem, not ours. We are generally courteous to our guests, but unfortunately, this is an unwanted, unwelcomed guest in Telangana by the people. He does nothing for Telangana in the last 9 years. Is not sanctioned a single medical college, is not sanctioned a single nursing college, is not given as a single educational institution. He does not approve of our irrigation projects. He does not confer a national project status on our irrigation projects. He unfortunately has scrapped the ITIR. He says today that the Telangana youth are very talented, but he again strangles us by scrapping the ITIR. I can go on. The number of injustices this gentleman has done. In fact, he has questioned the very existence and very birth of Telangana. He said it on numerous counts कि माँ को मार डाल के बेटी को उन्होंने जन्म दिया, तेलंगाना के बारे में कहते हुए। और ऐसे शख्स से हम क्या एक्सपेक्ट करें? ठीक है, थैंक यू। आखिरी में ये भी बोल दें, चलो, కేంద్రం ఇచ్చిన నిధులతోనే బీఆర్ఎస్ ఏదో చేస్తుంది అని ప్రధానమంత్రి అంటున్నారు। ప్రధానమంత్రి ఇంతకంటే పచ్చబద్ధం ఏదైనా ఉంటుందా? మీరే చూడండి। ఎందుకంటే రిజర్వ్ బ్యాంక్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా లెక్కలు ఉన్నాయి, కేంద్ర ప్రభుత్వం యొక్క ఆర్థిక శాఖ గణాంకాలు ఉన్నాయి, మీరు కావాలంటే చూసుకోవచ్చు। రిజర్వ్ బ్యాంక్ వెబ్సైట్కి వెళ్తే కూడా తెలుస్తుంది। టుడే తెలంగాణ ఈజ్ द 4th लार्जेस्ट कॉन्ट्रीब्यूटर टू इंडियाज जीडीपी। 1 रुपया जो यहाँ से जाता है भारत सरकार को, उसमें से हमें वापस मिलता है 46 पैसा। तो कौन किसके पैसे से आज मजे उड़ा रहा है या मजे ले रहा है, ये जनता तय करेगी। मैं तो इतना ही कहूंगा कि एक प्रधानमंत्री लेवल पे होते हुए ऐसे चीज बोलना उनके लिए भी शोभा नहीं देता, अच्छी बात नहीं।
Sir, on delimitation, he spoke that South India, so based on population, South Indian states should have their own voice because it is based on basis of population. So what would be BRS stand on it?
We have said it very clearly. If Uttar Pradesh and Bihar are going to outnumber the entire southern India just because of this population measure, and this population control was propagated by Government of India. So obviously the Prime Minister is clueless, is basically, I think, intellectually bankrupt, if you ask me, on this issue. So therefore, we'll have to sit as a party, talk to other like-minded parties and take a view.
On the issue of turmeric board, do you see is a big...
It's a joke. It's a joke because it's been 9 years. He could have done it 9 years ago. He does it now, and probably he's just erected a small, yellow board and he left. That's all he knows about turmeric board.
So he was speaking on Tamil Nadu temples that the government is trying to take control of it. They have to...
बहुत कुछ बोलते हैं, ज्यादा कुछ बकवास ही बोलते हैं. ఏ రాష్ట్రానికి పోయినా ఆయనకు ఒక అలవాటు అయిపోయింది. బెంగాల్ పోతారు,